Well, since we're fishing on the Detroit River, I wanted to talk about something that comes up a lot. You see it a lot in the springtime. You know, a lot of folks will come to the Detroit River and Lake Erie because it's known as a fish factory. Lots of really large fish. Sometimes fishermen will keep these 10, 11, 12-pound fish, put them in a live well. You know, and folks will kind of give them a hard time about it. So I wanted to talk about that for a minute. You know, here, this is Lake Erie, Detroit River, Lake St. Clair, the Erie-Huron corridor, kind of specific. But here, we're not limited by eggs. So in other words, if all those large females come out of the system, there's still enough spawn and stock in the system to support a good fishery. There are other things that are going to control how well, how big of a spawn there is or a hatch. Weather conditions, water levels, wind direction plays a big factor. Myself, I try not to keep fish over 22 inches. That's a personal decision. It's not really based in any kind of science. But keeping those big fish here, it does not affect the fishery. It's been shown scientifically. We've had these massive hatches the past couple of years. We're talking about the last 3 out of the last 5 years or so, some of the largest walleye hatches on record here. So, when you come here and you catch those big fish, it's going to be okay to keep a few. Now, one consideration you may want to think about is we know that these fish are migrating from other areas and they're coming here to spawn. So you could be catching and keeping some fish that are coming from other areas where the population may not be quite as strong or, the genetic contribution may not be as large. So, keep that in mind. Think about where those fish could possibly be coming from. Think about how we're not egg limited. Think about, your own conscious when you keep these fish, and make your own call when you're catching these fish. Don't be pressured by the other folks around you. This is a fantastic resource. Come on down, take advantage.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to stay up to date with the latest tips and techniques to help you get the next bite.